my side of the boat too.
My side now, baby.
Man, this might be the one, huh? Take us to the house.
It's not in yet. It's not in yet.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
So while speckled trout fishing is far from its peak, certainly looks like there's a good sign of it being better than we've expected. Wait, hold it up, bud. Huh.
Oh yeah, mine's definitely
Bigger? You think? Yeah.
Mine's definitely bigger. There's no doubt.
Not a bad 2 fish.
Yep.
Actually, a better box than I really thought. We didn't slam them by any stretch, but we did prove that in the Biloxi Marsh right now, while everybody's focused on redfish, there's still some speckled trout up in there. And some of them are very respectable in size. What do you see happening in the coming months? What are we looking at right now? We got the spillway coming in. You have some dirty water down south and up north, because one problem we have here is that the river gets us at both ends. The delta of the river as much as the spillway and Lake Pontchartrain right now with the spillway open. So what's going to happen? How's this going to play out?
I mean, we'll have to see for sure. You know, it's a difficult answer. You know, unfortunately, the other problem that we have with that water, you know, inundating those closer areas like Lake Pontchartrain, even the Biloxi and things like that, is not only is it going to push the fish, but it's going to push the fishermen. You know what I mean? So fishermen are going to have to all be crowded in one little area. So that's definitely what I feel like I've seen the last few years with this high river every spring and early summer, you know?
Well, but if the fishermen are out, then more than likely the speckled trout are too. So you're talking about seeing probably a big year for the rocks. That tends to stay a little clean, you know? I mean, as far as people and fish. There'll be pockets in Breton Sound of water from time to time. We generally see the dirtiest water come in on a west wind with an incoming tide, where that river water rounds up and gets blown in here at the same time that the lake is coming down here. Is that fair?
Yeah, I agree.
So as long as we get away from some of that stuff, maybe we'll see some trout. I mean, now, look, they're going to move to the saltier water. I'm with you that this could be a better year for the islands. It could be the Gosher and Breton do very well. It could be that the rigs in the Sound. So not knowing where that's going to be doesn't mean that they won't be there. The fish are here. They're here right now. It's been a month of pretty heavy water coming from both ends of the river, and the Biloxi Marsh, while it tastes pretty fresh, water's relatively clean. And the trout are still
fairly
around.
mature.
Look, we're catching nice speckled trout, okay, a 15, 16-inch speckled trout next to a blue cat. What does that tell you?
Yeah, things are changing in this estuary, to say the least.
We've got what, four big blues?
Yeah,
four big blues, which
eater blues.
4
eater
eaters.
blues. 2 pounds, 4 pounds, maybe.
And so, side by side, speckled trout and blue cat, right here. Not sure I know how to explain it, but certainly the trout have not. I guess trout have not really gotten into the spawning season enough to have that salinity. Their body's going to tell them soon that they've got to go find saltier water. And we've always said that as long as they're not in spawning, they can tolerate more freshness than I think we give them credit for. So maybe they'll stick around. And it looks like we've got the other reports that confirm that there is, the fish are here. This may be an odd year, maybe a challenging year, but I think, it's in the first river.
Yeah, every year is an odd, challenging year.
You fight them every year's a little different. You fight them every year.
Adapt,
This will be no different.
Sure.
So fish have tails and they move, and you've got an outboard motor and you can follow them. So that's the best advice.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world.
Yeah. But I tell you, that network of captain buddies sure does help a lot too.
But it's not just that. You also get the internet, and truth is, when captains give reports, generally you see the concentration of areas, and that helps you determine. Certainly you can talk to some friends. Certainly we do the news and the shows, and we try to find as many spots as possible that not just are hot right now. A lot of times fishing's like financial news. By the time you get it, it's too late. Somebody else has already made that money or caught those fish. So we try to find as much information on the long term as we can. And I'm with you. I don't know where that'll be right now. I'm going to bet the rocks have a pretty good, good spring. The wall prevents that dirty water from coming heavily down the Mystigo. The dam helps that as well, so it has to kind of go around to get to it. And it's back up. It's back away from the river, and it's south of where that Lake Pontchartrain water generally wants to go. So I think the rocks will probably be a good spot in the next few weeks. We certainly need the wind to lighten up, and
a little warming trend would help too.
And the temperature wouldn't hurt either.
Yep.
But,
and tell all them Yankees quit sending that water down here, man. Right? What's going on with that?
Better for them to have it than us, I guess. But
I think y'all thirsty.
It's going to keep coming up. That's right. Send it to California where they're having droughts. Nevada.
No doubt.
All right, so like, come on, give me your scoop. Where you going tomorrow? You're going to fish reds till the trout really start picking up?
I'm going to fish reds, yeah. I mean, unless I have clients that want to grind like this, most people just want to go have fun.
Go catch some fish.
And go catch some fish and get on them. So, but, you know, I do have some purist clients that potentially would want to come do this. But,
all right,
you
know. in the redfish world, while we have been saying almost since last summer, because last summer's red fishing was very good, that redfish are easy to find. The reality is that it's still the predictable. Delacroix has probably got a few more than everybody else.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Well, and with all that fresh water, I mean, you can even talk to the guys over in Delacroix. You know, their red fishery is just blown up. I mean, you and I were talking about Venice, Louisiana being one of probably the best red fishing in the world, and that's what Delacroix is almost becoming.
Sure,
very similar
absolutely.
to it. Delacroix, Point LaHash, all that.
You know, fewer bulls than Venice has to fight sometimes, but so until the trout start moving, you'll stay focused on those redfish.
Yeah, redfish, or if it lays down and I can get outside and do the meat haul with the sheephead. And you know, last year I caught a few pompano out there fishing for the sheephead, so that's always exciting.
The sheephead should be thick outside right now, just because nobody's been able to get to them. So I think we're trying. That's actually something we've been attempting. Jacques and I have been talking about it a fair amount. Eric, Jacques and I have been talking about maybe even going looking for cobia. Those are all fish that are in season right now. It's just you got to be able to get to them, and we haven't been able to do that.
Nope.
All right, brother. Well, we did good. We went to prove a point, and we did it.
We did.
It was a no redfish day. Got on the boat, said Jacques, anything but redfish, because we've been catching lots of those right now. Everybody knows where we're getting them and how to go catch them, and we did. We got trout and
catfish. Didn't catch a single redfish today.
Not a redfish, and not a hardhead. I'm surprised we didn't see a sheephead, even a small one. But I guess this water's so fresh that they're probably moving a little further south. And I think at the end of the day, we may, just by size, have more in the ziplock of catfish than we got in trout. I mean, it could be close.
It's going to be close.
Because that's some big drift. All right. Well, all right. That's it then.
Cool.
We got enough time to make it back to the house and get lunch?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, we don't have enough time to keep talking with you here on the Big Fish. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you out here scouting for trout and sending reports. But if we don't, please join us right back here next time. Thanks for watching.